Hi guys, and welcome to Total Technik. Today we are focusing on the Audi A6, S6 and RS6. Today we're actually working on RS6 and we're going to show you how to remove the side skirts from either side of the car here. So let's get stuck in. So first thing you need to do is come up underneath the side skirt and have a little look. You'll see that they've got these little plastic fixings, and inside the plastic fixings we've got like a little plastic lug in the middle. So get yourself something flat and quite small. I'm using a very small Torx head screwdriver. Just push that up into the centre like so, and then pull that back down. You see it's a little plastic clip, and also it may not come out just yet. When you remove it, you'll get all of the little plastic centres, like little plastic cylindrical sections that slide up the middle. They'll also come out as well, so make sure you retrieve those when you do come to the end of this video, because obviously you'll need them to refit it. So what you want to do is do that across the entire length, and note on the front corner there as well. Just move across the side. You've got one there, and then you've also got another one right over there in the corner as well. So do make sure you're careful, and do make sure you get them all. Okay, so get all those removed, and then we can move on. So next, for the side skirt, you've got to remove these 3 screws on the end. You can access them just about using a short Torx bit and a size 10 ratchet spanner. You can kind of get your hand in between the wheel and there just to get these off. Otherwise you'll have to jack it off and pop the wheel off. I've got a rusty one here that's particularly stubborn, so I have to spend a little bit of time on that. And so I've had to jack it up and remove the wheel. Hopefully you won't have to do that, but either way you'll either have 2 or 3 screws there, and those need to be removed. So what you have down here at the bottom for the side skirt is another one of these Torx screws. Just take that out and pop that to one side. Next we'll move on to this black section on the top of the side skirt when you open the doors. It's like a hinge section, as you see in a second. There's actually screws underneath it. The easiest way to start to lift it is to get under the corner if you can, like so. You'll find it'll lift okay in the corner, and then once you've got it moving, you've kind of got to manipulate it, twist it a little bit, and keep moving down the length of the trim. It does take a little while, take your time with it. As you can see, it does start to, once you get it going, like so. So what you want to do is just carefully continue this this process. All the way along the car. Just keep doing that until you get to the other side. So you just want to keep working your way down, nice and gently as you go, inch by inch really. The difficult bit is going to be the transition between the front and the rear doors. I'll show you that in just a second. So as you get close to the area with the second door, the rear door, what you want to do is just get it popped up as tight as you can. Just be careful not to snap it. There, that's as much as I can get there. So what I'm going to do now is open the door, come back around to the inside, and you'll see you get a little kind of tricky bit in the centre. But you just kind of manipulate the door a little bit just to kind of lift that out. But you'll see from the other side, so let's do that now. So as we can see, it's kind of difficult to pick it back up now from the opposite side of the door. So what you want to do at this stage is come to the back side, just here, and we'll do exactly the same as we did from the front. So we'll lift this, get this started in this direction. This one's already been lifted out before, it feels like. Those might not be quite that easy to get started. There we go. go. So you can see now it's kind of under the door, but all of that is released. That's the whole thing front to back released. So with this unclipped, what you can do is you can lift it up, and what you'll see underneath there is a whole series of these torque screws all the way along. So obviously what we're going to have to do is going to have to remove all of these torque screws to allow the side skirt to come away from the side of the chassis. So all of these little torque screws want to be removed. So just a quick recap, we've released the screws on the back there, we've released the screw that comes through on the inside of the door, we've released the black trim, and we've released some of the clips across the bottom, so we should have a little bit of motion on this now. This thing's got like 3 little tabs that click into a bracket here, as you'll see. Sometimes these can be in really tight. If they are, you sometimes got to put a screwdriver down carefully down the back edge just in here and just pry it open. But we'll see how we do. There he comes. He's in pretty tight, but he is coming. There, so we can see we've released that off now. So what I'm going to do is just go in back behind the door next and just check the black trim, make sure I've got some freedom there, and then we should be able to manipulate this to get this out of the way. So next up, in the rear door where the side skirt comes in, you've got this screw here. You see ours is very rusted, hopefully yours won't be. We might have some fun getting this out. Hopefully yours will be okay and you can get that out easily enough, but obviously this screw here does need to be removed. So now coming into the rear wheel arch area, as you can see we've jacked it up and removed the wheel to give you access. So you might be able to do this without jacking up the wheel, but to be honest, the amount of time that it takes to jack it up and remove the wheel, you might as well kind of do it anyway. And you've got a couple of these same types of clips in here, just as we had on the underside. Release those. Like so. I've got this torque screw here at the bottom. Get rid of that one quickly. Done. So with those clips released on the back, we can see that we've got quite a lot of slack on there now. I'm just going to open this rear door up again. So what I want to do is just gently, there we go, gently manipulate it. There you go, the whole thing's fallen off the whole length there, as you can see. That's kind of all that's holding it on this end. Is once you've released all the clips from underneath, is the 2 little compression type clips that we had before, and that one torque screw. You can leave the top one in, it's only the bottom torque screw, like so, and that is your Audi A6 S6 or RS6 side skirt completely removed and ready to go.